Hey, well, I'm a freak. Hey, what's going on? Okay, finally, here she is, the Squier Telecaster Deluxe. All right, just running that. That was the neck position. Sounds pretty good, man. We got the wide range humbuckers, but that are not wide range or whatever. Anyways, the Fender designed wide range humbuckers for the Fender Telecaster Deluxe. We have a popular body. We got 2 volumes, 2 tones, 3-way toggle switch, fixed bridge. Kind of like this was Fender's answer to Les Paul back in the 70s. Got a beautiful vintage tint maple neck. Uh, yeah, like Strat headstock, which is very cool. And I'll take you through some of it, some of the differences. So this is the Squier version of the Telecaster Deluxe. They make one now. It's the Fender Ventura or Ventera, and a few differences. It has the wide range, the actual wide range humbuckers, and it's got a bullet truss rod. The Fender has 2 string trees, which this one does now. I've added that for stability. This comes with a bone nut. I think the Fender comes with the composite tusk nut. And okay, some changes I made, of course, for playability and what have you. Is this came with vintage style tuners, which totally suck. I hate them. Takes like hours to change. Well, I exaggerate. It takes a while to change those strings. But anyway, so now we've got woohoo locking tuners. Broke the bank with that one, like $25. It don't matter. Skunk stripe, nameplate, Squier nameplate, string through the body. Unfortunately, there's no option for string through the bridge. And this came originally with Squier branded barrel saddles. And what was I gonna say? Anyway, and they were like not stable, and the strings were flopping around. So I replaced these with these kind of saddles, which I think you find also on the Fender. So I really just did like the Fender upgrades to the Squier, and it quite a cost savings actually. And also, like the Fender, this one now has all 500K pots. This one came with a 500K volume and 250K tone. And what that resulted in was like this thing sounded really, really shrill and harsh when I got it. I was like kind of like, oh, I don't know about that. So I changed that out, and it seemed to mellow out the sound, I think. And also did vintage Gibson's 50s style wiring. That's where the capacitors run into the connect the pots together, so you get some interesting tonal options or what have you. And so yeah. And to my surprise, when I got this, shit, I think it's getting dark, man. Sorry about that. But anyway, it's to my surprise, man, this was no cheese grater. A lot of times you get Squiers, or the first one I got, it was like, yeah, sharp fret ends, high action. Well, it had the high action, of course. That's kind of hallmark of the setup of these. But it was intonated, which surprised me. But the reason the action was high because the frets weren't actually finished. They did pay attention to the fret ends, which is cool. But yeah, he had a couple of high ones, so I had to go over it. And yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not bad. And I don't normally do new guitars, but it was like, I don't know, it was like Christmas, New Year and my birthday. You know, I was like, well, I'm not getting any younger. I thought I'd splurge and give myself this. You know, I was going to get the Fender, and then I was like, nah, I can't really justify the price. Plus, it's well, I saw one that was like, but anyway, it was doable, but yeah, maybe I wouldn't eat for a month, but it doesn't matter. But anyway, so I get this one, man, and I thought this was really heavy when I got this. I was like, excuse me. And I was like, oh my god, this thing is just screwed up. You know, it went totally vintage style. I mean, I think it's got some weight. I don't know what it weighs, but turned out I was sick with the flu and running fever. I mean, even a can of beer was heavy. I had to stop drinking beer in that time. So that, well, a little bit, you know. And anyway, I'm rambling, but yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, it's got a nice sound. I made a video already before this when I had like excuse me, I was really going to rock, man. I had all the distortion on. I was playing some Alice in Chains, and then this microphone. I mean, it sounded terrible, man. So I had to go with clean. So I'll have to try something later. The distortion just killed my mic. It sounded good in the room, but on camera it was like. But anyway, so that's okay. So you've heard that. That was a little goof off with the neck position. Let's see. Excuse me. So what's going on there? Is that a tune or something? What the hell? No, it's fine. So here's the vintage tone. Down and up, really bright. Back that off. You can also do the volume. And it's pretty crazy, you know. So if you're the kind of person that likes to play with knobs, this is a wiring option for you. But yeah, so anyway, and it's cool because, you know, middle position, you know, we could do a coil split. It's a neck. Oh, hold on. Coil split bridge in the middle. Mess with the tone, you know. And then we'll go over to the bridge. Flip it up, coil split. Yeah, cool. I like it. So anyway, that's it, man. I try to keep this video brief, but yeah, not bad. But a lot of, you know, I've seen a lot of reviews on these, and people were just gushing. You know, they were like, oh. I saw motherfuckers like, oh, Fender, oh, you know, begging for endorsements, you know, because they bought one of these, and they, you know, these jokers. I don't know. I got it, and I mean, yes, it's. This is like, okay, oh yeah, this is classic vibe. So this is their top of the line, you know, and they did put some more effort into it than your traditional Squiers, but you know, still right out of the box, it's, you know, it needs work. It needs to set up, fret work. And some mods like that, you know, and well, anyway, yeah, it's as these things come stock, I was not happy. I would be upset if I spent. I got a deal on this, of course, you know, didn't pay full price, but had I paid, well, even what I paid, I would have been very disappointed, you know. Well, I guess I was. I fixed it, sorted out, but anyway, this is it. Anyway, that's about it. I'll be back later with some old crap. And anyway, have a good one. Take care.